going to be reading from 2 Corinthians. It's only 4 verses, so you probably don't have to get the Bible in front of you in the pew to read along. 2 Corinthians 12, verses 7 through 10. This is the Apostle Paul writing to the church at Corinth. To keep me from becoming conceited because of these surpassingly great revelations, there was given me a thorn in my flesh, a messenger of Satan to torment me. 3 times I pleaded with the Lord to take it away from me, but he said to me, "My grace is sufficient for you, for my power is made perfect in weakness. Therefore I will boast all the more gladly about my weaknesses, so that Christ's power may rest on me. That is why for Christ's sake I delight in weakness, in insults, in hardships, in persecutions, in difficulties. For when I am weak, then I am strong." There's many people here that knew Cody as a baseball player. And I want to speak to that a little bit in relation to this passage of Scripture. There's nothing as strong. We're talking about strengths and weaknesses and how we can be strong when we're weak. Well, there's the flip to that. We can be weak when we're strong, when we think we're strong. I want to reflect on Cody's perfect game, May 6th, 2006, against a team that was not particularly strong to begin with, but a perfect game. Those of you that have been around baseball know how special that is. Those of you that haven't been or don't know much about baseball, I'm going to enlighten you how special it is. In Major League Baseball, been around 135 plus years. There's been 300,000 plus starts. That's 600,000 different pitchers starting those games. There's been 23 perfect games. In Major League Baseball history, 23 only. A perfect game is when every batter gets out. There's no walks. Nobody gets safe on an error. There's no hits. That's why it's called a perfect game. That's why Cody's from May 6, 2006 is the only one that's ever happened at Edgewood College. And for a while, Cody was a little puffed up about that. I wish perfect game. I'm pretty young. He got together with some of his teammates over the years. After that, he still pitched another 2 years at Edgewood after that, but on to alumni games. And there's 2 teammates in particular that would chime him a little bit when he started talking about his perfect game. There's the catcher, Sean Burkham, who would remind Cody, "Who called those pitches?" Cody would say, "You did," except for the few I shook off here and there. But the right fielder, Tyler Damon, would remind Cody, "Who made that diving catch in the outfield late in the game that preserved the perfect game? There wasn't a hit or an error." "You did." So over time, Cody recognized that while he thought there was strength in this perfect game, he recognized that it was not all about him. And he began calling that game, when he got together with Sean and Tyler, our perfect game. And that in itself is a transition, a transformation of the way that Cody looked at life. It became not just about him and his perfect game. It's about these teammates. It's about these others. It's sharing that strength. So some might say that was a form of weakness, to give up the rightful ownership to that perfect game Because without the pitcher pitching the pitches, you're not going to have a perfect game. But without the catcher calling the right ones and the fielders making the right ones, you won't have one either. Yes, the pitcher's the driving force, but it takes everybody to have that strength. Devin's going to come up here a little bit, a long-time catcher for Cody, and share some things. And Devin, I know you've already prepared what you're going to talk about, but I'm going to throw you a change up here and encourage you to share some of the special bonds that take place between a pitcher and a catcher. What are things that happen that really on a baseball team there is no other bond like that? So we've talked about some of the strength. I'll talk a little about some of the weakness. Cody had a season just under a year ago where he basically hit rock bottom. And that's where he found this place that Paul's talking about from the scripture of 2 Corinthians. That he was in a place where he was very weak. Where was he going to find strength? We found strength in the Lord. And he met people also seeking. And he worked with those people side by side. You're going to see some testimonies later by video from the service we had 2 weeks ago in Illinois about some of those people who walked side by side with him and some of the encouragement he was to them. So he rose up from that period of weakness because he could find strength in love of God and love of others. So we got to fast forward the last 4 to 6 months. Everything started clicking for him. Everything started working for him. He found a job he loved as a personal trainer. This combat gym that Travis mentioned in Machesney Park. This is a place where people train for martial arts and fighting. And as you saw from the slideshow, that picture of Cody stretching out the baseball glove and the ball with his back, he wanted to see what his back looked like because he was training himself. And he's not shy about hard work. Cody, when he was working out, he worked very hard. I mean, it was some consolation for us, the nature of his death. We could get a toxicology report, and we got that report yesterday. But to know that they could tell us that there were no steroids in the system at all. You look at his body and how he had built himself up. So much hard work went into that. He was not shy about working hard. So he's got his work there going great. He's restored his relationship with Kristen and her son Jacob. You see those photos of them. He loved them so much. He loved being a daddy to that boy. Things were going so well. And you think back to that scripture with Paul and his thorn. It just wouldn't go away. Satan's on him. Well, Cody had gotten so strong in everything. Everything's going his way. His job, his relationship, his future. When he was strong, he became weak. That thorn, he thought, I can handle this. There's a time in last year, June, that's 14 months ago, Lisa and Naomi went to visit Cody in Illinois. And I stayed behind. We had a 2-for-1 ticket special, so they went and I stayed. Middle of the night, one night while they're gone, about a week. I found myself awake. Usually I wake up at that time if I've got like projects on my mind and I get up and work on them, but I didn't have anything, so I turned on TV. There on the TV is an interview with Doc Gooden. Just wrote a book about his 30-year battle with addiction. And he told the story that in his life, over and over again, his battle with cocaine, he would fall, rise up, feel strong, and say, I got this thing now. I don't need all that support anymore. And then he'd fall hard again. I think that's what happened with Cody. He got strong where everything's going good. He said, I got this in hand. And that thorn got him. Well, like Travis has said, like you'll see here in a moment, we're going to show some testimonies from the Illinois service. That's not what defined him. What defined him was that turnaround, that change in thinking, that from being self-centered to other-centered, that love for others, the encouragement for others that he had, and that he instilled in so many people. That's Cody Flynn. You know, there's an old joke. I'm not going to tell it as a joke. I'm going to tell it as a statement on whether there's baseball in heaven. And there is baseball in heaven. And Cody was scheduled to start on July 23rd.
Hi, Meghann. I met Cody, Gabe, and Lisa in elementary school and junior high. And we go on these lake trips every summer. And we have so much fun. I just remember when I met Cody, I have a younger brother, about 3 years younger than me. He's about 9 or 10, annoying stage. I never had an older sibling. Cody kind of took on that role on our summer vacations, and I learned a lot from him. And some of my favorite memories, we'd be out on the lake, and his goal every year was he was going to do a 360 backflip on the wakeboard. And he would face plant over and over, harder and harder every single time. And my dad would just taunt him, oh, that one looked like it really hurt. You're not going again, are you? Yes, I am. He'd get out there and he'd go again, face him just harder, his board's fine. And he'd get in a boat, and he always has headphones, he had his Walkman. And I was real young, and my mom had this like no rap roll because it's my rap music. And so I kind of hear through Cody's headphones, he was listening to rap music. So if my mom wasn't looking, I'd be like, hey, listen, listen. And I probably did this 10 times, and every time it was the same song. It was, I think it was No Diggity by Blackstreet. The same song. We just loved this song. So that was my kind of my first rap experience. And after we go to the lake, we go to back to the hotel, and there's this restaurant. It's called Big Mama's Place. And they would make these huge 2-pound hamburgers and these big pieces of pie. And my dad would say, Cody, you cannot eat that 2-pound hamburger. I say, yes, I can. And he'd eat it, and it was torture. He would just lay back in his chair, like, dying. And my dad would be like, so you want a piece of pie? And you could tell it was just killing me. He wanted to say no, he wanted to throw up, and he ate the pie. And I think he did end up throwing up back in the room. And then I ended up going to St. Bernard's, and Cody was a senior when I was a freshman. And like Zach said, Cody was kind of my big brother there, watching out for me as a scared freshman. And after he graduated, and a couple years later I graduated, and we lost contact. I probably haven't spoken to Cody for about 4 years, but one of the last times I did talk to him, it was a Facebook chat thing. 2 years after I graduated high school, I got pregnant with my daughter, Bailey, which is a complete blessing in my life. And I reconnected with Kristen. We were pregnant at the same time. And I got this message from Cody, and I haven't talked to him in a while, but I see it pop up, and I'm thinking, oh crap, with the big brother, I haven't told him I'm pregnant yet. Like I'm thinking, oh, I'm going to tell him. And after some small talk, he finally just said, hey Meg, I heard and I know, let's talk about this. Okay, I had some explaining to do. And I remember that I was kind of used to, when you're going through that and you're not married, there's an element of embarrassment to that. And my brother was still in high school, and I'd go to his football games when I was pregnant, and some of the people, you think are your friends, they look at you and whisper when you walk by, and it's an awful feeling. And I didn't know what Cody was going to say to me, but he just said, you know, I don't look at you any different. It's an obstacle and it's going to be a blessing. I still look at you the exact same way that I always do. And to me, that is Christ-like. To look at you without judgment when you're going through a low point in your life, that's Christ-like. And that's how I remember Cody, and that makes him so